Hey everyone, are you stuck? Were you just moving and grooving and rocking and rolling in your business, but now you're stuck? I get it. I have 7 habits that will help you get unstuck. But before I get into that, let me introduce myself. My name is Lynn Schrader, and I empower men and women to get out of their self-imposed comfort zone and start living a life that they could have never, ever imagined. I love to ignite a passion and a fire in people who are ready for a change. So let me talk about these 7 habits to get unstuck. But before I do that, I would love for you to let me know, where are you from? Where are you watching this from? I'd also love for you to give me a thumbs up every once in a while if any of this resonates with you. So let me talk about, you were rocking and rolling, moving and grooving and really going to town in your business, and then all of a sudden you hit a wall. So many times we can be so focused on our goal, our dream, which is not a bad thing, but we forget the little habits that are necessary to continue rocking and rolling. We miss the little bitty steps, the little joys along the way, and we become completely exhausted. There's a saying, the journey of 1,000 miles really begins with 1 step. So these are 7 fundamental habits, 7 fundamental steps that will get you back into your moving and grooving and rocking and rolling. So the first one, I believe it is super, super important for you to designate a time of the day to get quiet. You can do it in the morning, you can do it at night, but you have to designate a time of the day to get quiet. For me, I'm a morning person, so I do it first thing after I get my cup of coffee in the morning. You may not be a morning person, so I challenge you to do it before you put your head on the pillow. And here's what I think is important to do. Here's what I do, is I get quiet and I say thank you. Thank you. I believe that gratitude is a base that we should all be coming from. So I say thank you. Thank you for the things that are happening in my life. Thank you for the doors that have been opened. Thank you for the doors that have been closed. Thank you. I also say, and this is all internally, maybe it is saying out loud, but I say, I'm sorry. Yesterday I was kind of a jerk, or yesterday I didn't listen the way I should have. Yesterday I was very self-focused, and I say I'm sorry. I also take the time to ask for a change to happen in me. You know, change me. Give me more patience. Give me understanding. I take a quiet time. I think fundamentally, quiet time ranks right up there as something that you need to get back to. Number 2, the second habit. Listen guys, if any of this is resonating with you, give me a thumbs up or a smiley face. Number 2, honor your body. We only get, I don't have to tell you this, we only get one body, right? We cannot turn this body in for another one. It's not possible. We get one body. So let me ask you, are you eating and not starving yourself? Are you nourishing? Are you fueling your body? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you taking your vitamins? Are you getting enough exercise? That's a fundamental habit that if you are so focused on your goal and so focused on your success, and if you forget this, you will regret it. You need to create the habit of honoring your body. Number 3, I think it's super important that you take a time to disconnect and breathe. We can become so focused on our goal, on our business, even during the day, that we seem to be juggling plates, that hamster in a hamster wheel, that we really need to make it a habit of getting up and walking away, even if it's for 10 minutes. It refreshes the brain. It refocuses you. So maybe it's you walking out to the elevator near your office. Maybe it's you walking outside to get some fresh air. Maybe it's you taking your dogs for a walk. Maybe it's you going to the water faucet, the water cooler, and drinking some water. But getting away to refocus is an extremely important habit if you feel stuck. If you feel stuck, if you've ever done that, or if you know that to be the case, give me a thumbs up or a wave or a smiley face. I do that every day. I make it a habit of walking away. The fourth habit, a fundamental habit, is to do what you love. Something that there's no competition involved. You're not trying for that promotion. You are not trying for that raise. You are just doing something that you love. Do you have a hobby? Some call it hobby. Do you have a hobby that you love? Put it in the comment sections if you do. My hobby is to read. I love to read. I have a son who loves to play the guitar. I'll find him and he grabs his guitar and all of a sudden I hear him strumming. Do you like to run? My neighbor gets out and runs every day. Do you like to walk? Do you like to scrapbook? Do you like to golf? Do you like to write? Find a habit, find a hobby that you love. It is a fundamental habit that you should get into to center you again. Number 5, a fundamental habit that you need to do, I believe, is to journal your ideas. If you are a businesswoman like I am, I have ideas that are constantly going through my mind. And if I'm not careful, I want to chase that next shiny object like nobody's business. I'm ready for that. But so many times, it's not my time, right? Have you ever wanted to chase the next shiny object because it excites you? You know it's part of your gifting, but it's not time. So let's say you're stuck in your business because you are constantly thinking about the next great thing, which is not bad, but lots of times it can make us get stuck. So what I challenge you to do is to create a habit of journaling your ideas. Write what you want to do next and know that it might not be the right time, but someday. If your mind is going 1,000 miles an hour, like mine is going almost from the minute I wake up in the morning, start journaling your ideas. Start putting them in your phone notes. If you don't have a pen and paper, write it in your phone notes and title it Lynn's Ideas. Do it. I promise you it's a habit that will help you to get unstuck in the future. Number 6, one of my favorites is personal growth. Growing personally. Learning and growth are really mine too, are really your currency, and we should get rich off of them. Learning and growth are our currency. They're right in front of us like a pot of gold, and we need to get rich off of them. Do you agree? Do you take the time for personal growth? Do you read books, listen to podcasts, go to trainings, get coaching? It's really, really important, and it will help you get unstuck. Invest in yourself. The minute you think that you know everything and that you have arrived, you're going to get stuck. You're going to stay stuck because you will never have arrived, even to your last breath. So do personal growth. Invest in yourself. Number 7 is to get back to your center. Get back to who you are. Stop trying to emulate everybody in your company that is successful. That's not a bad thing to follow the leaders and to, do what your leader does. But so many times we try to take their identity without even realizing it. Have you ever done that? Give me a thumbs up if you've done that. If you start to morph into your leader and you lose yourself. A habit that we need to all get back to is to get back to our center, to own who we are, to be our transparent self, to be our sincere self, to be our genuine self, to be our authentic you, authentic me. So we need to shift our course and get back to us, to you, to me. So that is an important habit if you feel stuck. Talked to somebody today and she was sharing exactly this. And I got validation because I knew I was going to talk about this. She said, I found myself doing things because I was just told to do them. And I felt about them. And I said, good for you. You are getting back to yourself. You are getting back to your center. You are shifting your course back to you. And that will help you get unstuck. So if you can relate to any of the things that I said, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me tell you, first of all, I am on live at least 3 times a week, so I hope to see you back on this page. Secondly, if you are a woman, sorry guys, this is not for you. If you are a woman and you feel that you are just not confident enough, or you are not feeling worthy enough, your self-esteem is just sort of down in the dumps, or you feel like you're feeding into everyone else and no one is feeding into you, I have something that I'd love to gift you with. I have something that all it takes for you is to just click on a little link, and 7 days of affirmation, 1 affirmation a day, will come to your email, and it's just my voice on your email. Click the little link and it's my voice validating you, affirming how awesome you are. And if you're interested in that, I'm going to put the links in the comment section below. This video, there's no strings attached. It's completely free. So until next time, if you, like I said, I'm on here 30 times a week. If you've got a topic that you'd like me to talk about, write it in the comment section below. I'd love to take a look at those and see if I, from my coaching experience or my business experience, can talk about them. I'd love to do that. Have a great Friday, everyone, and I will see you next week.